Hey y'all, welcome back to By Devon Nails. I'm so excited that you are here. Today we're going to be unboxing the most recent quarterly sub box from Diplomatiq. If you like what you see, subscribe, like, and comment. So let's dig into this box here. I was so excited to get it. Mine got a little lost as it was coming into me here in Chicago, so it took a little bit. So I was just getting more and more excited as I saw the other recipients getting their boxes. So I've got two parts in this box. The sub comes with 5 or 3 colors. You get to decide which size of subscription you would like, and then within that you can either get 1/4 ounce or 1/2 ounce, I believe. So I've got the 5 color sub box here, and I'm going to set them to the side, and then we're going to swatch them together. The second item is a spot item of your choice. So you can choose between cuticle oil, cuticle balm, or the exfoliating cleanser. It has all of these great kind of like seeds and oatmeal in it. That's how it gets its exfoliating properties, and it's super gentle. I even used it to cleanse my face. And I absolutely loved it. It has a different scent this month than last, and it is going to be amazing. And even though it looks a little thin, it lasts a really long time. So I definitely recommend the exfoliating cleanser. It was great on my legs too. Get a little exfoliating before going in with the razor. So here we have the 5 sub box colors, and this month or this quarter, because it's a quarterly sub box, it was definitely themed around kind of like a nautical feel. And so I've got out my swatch sticks here, and I'm going to use my Diplomatiq low odor liquids to swatch all of these gorgeous new colors. So here we go. Let's dig in. So the first color is Windward, and it is this deep blue, a dark ocean blue. It's so pretty. It is completely solid. There is a tiny shimmer in here, but I think that won't show up too much on your nails. It's going to come out really deep and really solid. Very, very pretty. You'll see it here as soon as my camera decides to focus on the right part. You can definitely see the color here, although I know that the focus here was a little messed up. I was trying in the background to get it situated. There we go. So this is Windward. I'm going to come back and do a second coat, but even just one coat is gorgeous. And our second color here is Port, which at first I was thinking like a port wine. So I was expecting it to be more of a red, but it is this really pretty white color. It has a shimmer in it, and then just the smallest hint of a black glitter in it, almost like when you open up a new tub of French vanilla ice cream and you can see that little bit of vanilla speck in there. I think it's really pretty. It's a subtle little extra, and it's really, really pretty. And this is Jib, and it is a yellow, kind of like a creamy butter yellow. I have plans to use this for a sunset mani, using some of my clear jelly sun stamps. And it's just really, really pretty, and it builds. So you'll see in the second dip that it's going to get darker, and I really, really love that, especially if you're going for like an ombre look, to have something that can build like this. And then here is Bow. In the jar, it has more of an orange tone to it, especially the way that my camera is picking it up. But in real life, and you'll see once I activate it, it is more of a red. It does retain some of that kind of orange tone, but it definitely gets darker, and it really reminds me of the red that you see on those nautical signs. And then the last one is probably my favorite. It's Keel. It is a really beautiful teal color, and it's gonna just look so pretty by itself or combined with some of these other colors. You could pull a sparkle from your collection to go with it. It could be really pretty, I think, also with a matte finish on top, or kind of ombre with almost like a scrub ombre on top of port. So there are a lot of really pretty things that you can do with this collection. I think because they at first look seem like, okay, so we've got like some really great basic solids here, they're going to be able to do a lot and really go across many different seasons. So I think that this is a great collection, and it is the second quarterly sub box that I've gotten from Diplomatiq, and I'm really, really happy with them. I love that, especially port and some of the other colors can kind of build. So Jib, I think, is going to build really nicely, and we're going to go in here with our second our second layer of keel. And you can see how pretty that teal is. It's just really, really gorgeous. It's got a great color to it. So pretty and perfect for summer. And even I like to use a teal like this to do more of like a vintage holiday around December and even into January. So it'll be really great for that also. And here is our second coat of bow. You can see even just with the second coat of base, it does get darker and it loses some of that orangey color that's showing up in the camera that is not very true to life. This definitely has a more red color than what we're seeing here. And then this beautiful yellow. So we've got Jib here. So pretty. I'm really excited about using this under stamps, like I said, because a lot of the time I go for white because you want a more neutral background, but then it looks kind of boring. So I think that this is going to add that just little pop of color, but I'm still going to be able to stamp really well on it. And it could be also a fun way to have in like a little bit of an accent if you were going for a more neutral look. And then port is this beautiful white with just the tiniest little black speckle. I think it's a little black glitter. I don't think it's a flake, but it's really hard to pick it up on camera. It shows up more in person though, but just very subtly. And then we're back to the last one with Windward, this just gorgeous blue color. So again, this is the Diplomatiq sub bag, and they do happen quarterly. You can sign up at any time, and then they will ship out at the quarters, usually around the end of that quarter month. And you can get 3 or all 5 colors, and 1 color each month is exclusive, although in the last quarterly box, they never released any of the colors. So I don't know if that will change in the future, but there is the possibility that this is the only way that you can get these gorgeous Diplomatiq colors. And I am using the Diplomatiq low odor liquids. You can see a full tutorial that I did a few weeks back, but they are really excellent liquids. And if you're looking for something that is low odor, and I would even venture to say that this is no odor, but because I don't personally get dip flu, I don't want to come out fully and say like you won't get dip flu if you use these, but I don't detect any odor with these. So they're really great liquids. And something that I feel like is often a complaint of low odor liquids is that they don't have a great shine. And I really feel like these do have a really good shine. If you're not against or allergic to gel, you can also get these Diplomatiq liquids with a gel top coat. So you can do you can do regular liquids for your base and then activate and then do a gel top coat. So that would give you an even brighter and shinier shine. But I think that for low odors, these have a really good shine. I haven't had any complaints. The top coat does just take a little bit longer to dry, in my opinion, than my Zebra dip liquids that I think have a medium to fast dry time, but the base dries really fast. So it's not a problem for me at all, but something to keep in mind if you're switching over. And here we've got our gorgeous 5 colors. And remember, you also get that spot item. This has been by Devon, y'all. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you on the next one.